Here's a quick view of my Soo Line, Wisconsin Central HO model railroad. Here in the foreground is the Wisconsin Central Fond du Lac yard, and in the back is 10 tracks for Milwaukee staging. These are both stagings for my layout. The Wisconsin Central head out this portal, and the Milwaukee Road or Soo Line will head out that portal. Then we come out around the corner. Here we have Tisch Mills. Tisch Mills on my layout will be serviced by the Wisconsin Central. We have Katy Bird Seed in the background. We have a car works plant in the foreground. And then we got ADM grain storage in the middle. As we head to the north, we come through Tisch Mills. There we will be putting in a propane dealer. Here we come into the portal for the Soo Line coming out. So here we got the WC main in foreground and the Soo Line in the background. This is where we're going to have the West Twin Rivers of Two Rivers. We'll be entering into Two Rivers coming in, and here we have Farmers Co-op. Here we'll be servicing grain and box cars as well as tractor loading facility. This will be done on the WC line, and on the back line will be the Soo Line, and we will be putting in a Amtrak station. So as we keep going, we have the WC here, which has Two Rivers Power and Light. As we come back, we cross through an old crossing, which is now a turnout going to the main line, which the WC has trackage rights to the Soo Line. So we have the Soo Line going in the background, going through Two Rivers, and we come into Two Rivers Industrial Park. Here it will be servicing White Cat Brewery. It'll be serviced on both sides of the building. And this is an island on the layout. And I'll be servicing Dick Brothers Bakery with cars for box cars, loading, unloading, tank cars for flour, and tank cars for sweeteners and so on. Here we have a Coca-Cola distributing dealership. So that was Two Rivers Industrial Park. Go back to the Y to the main line. In the background is Eagle Hills Industrial Park. That'll be servicing Northwoods Paper, Red Wing Milling, Moreland Machine, Warehouse of Wisconsin, and Cold Storage of Wisconsin. And that's a dead end on an upper level. And that would be coming in down by Two Rivers. And then in the foreground we have another Amtrak stop, Old Milwaukee Road Freight House. And then we corner around and we go into Eagle Hills Yard, which has 12 tracks. Here we have some trains waiting to go out. And that main line in the background will go through a partition in a wall that's separated by this scenery here. The foreground loop is for running trains in a circle for when you get company at Christmas time and so on. So that goes in the background, or in the background going through the wall, which takes you to an intermodal yard, which I'll show you in a little bit. At the end of that line, which comes out to here, we have Rockwood, which we servicing Protect Plastics, a couple of different types of cars. We have quarter stack lumber, and then we get into Badger Cement Company. Which gets in fly ash, ships out cement, brings in stone for the crusher, and brings in coal for the furnace. And then in this line, on this lower line, in the foreground of me, of Rockwood, we got this coming into limestone quarry, where a lot of cars will come in, get stone and ballast, which here we have a load ready to go to the WC, ready to be picked up. And then on the other side of the stairways, like I've said, we come into through the wall. We got main line in front of me in the foreground, and then we got the intermodal switching tracks going into the intermodal yard for switching out. And then that main line goes around, which I have to build something, some type of tunnel to put into there to get that to go through. And then follow that main line back a little bit, we turn off, and here we come into Minneapolis staging, which these are all waiting for, ready to go out. We got a couple trains ready to go out. And then in the background we'll have a service track for, I want to build Malt 1 of Minneapolis. So the silos are started, we've got to build a building and so on. So that's what we got going here. Thanks for watching.